Yeah, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Happy New Day and Happy Tuesday. I greet each and every one of us, both home and abroad, whether you are still sleeping or you are awake. Because make on a gather and also open your arms and your ears to collect the greeting where I gotta come this morning. There's a comparative analysis according to Oyibo people. We talk about to the people, the governors. I think there are 3 governors and also National Assembly members and House of Rep members working against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even as the refusal from the court. Now that the political solution is on the table, these people are also saying, say this man can never be released. You know, when I said this earlier on, some people said that I should not be talking like that. That is the Fulani government that is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My dear, I can tell you the simple truth that most of the governors are paying heavily. They are paying heavily to the lawyers, to the judges, to also the so-called Attorney General of the Federation not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Their reason, the reason that is best known to them, because they didn't made it public. I don't know this cause they have to settle with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So the people names will be mentioned as soon as as we proceed with this very video that we are going to make. So please, if you get this information, do not hide it or keep it to yourself or sweep it under the carpet. Endeavor to share it with your family and friends. Let them keep on sharing until it will get to the appropriate ears who's supposed to take the right action that's supposed to be. Because I don't know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done to their own people that they said that he can never be released. You will hear the names as we proceed. If you get this message, please help me like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos. Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo identifies 3 governors, National Assembly members, others working against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So please, this is the information where we are going to treat this very morning. The Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo allege that some political elites have been frustrating political moves to ensure the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, by the Fulani government of Nigeria. The Ohanaeze, in a fresh statement which they made available yesterday, will be Monday, made to okutenews.com, they identified 3 Southeast governors, National Assembly members, some fake Biafra agitators, certain elders of the Southeast region, and some other political gladiators as working to frustrate Kanu's release because of their own selfish political gains. Particularly, the group identified a specific Southeast governor who visited Ebonyi for the commissioning of the Ebonyi International Airport on the 5th May 2022 during the tenure of former President Muhammadu Buhari, but is not from the state of being heavily involved in the plot to stop the release of IPOB leader. Ohanaeze, however, warned in his statement that it will no longer fold its arms and watch them sabotage efforts to secure Kanu's release, but will sanction the affected persons if they continue the plans to obstruct Kanu's release through a potential out-of-court settlement between the Fulani government and the embattled Biafra agitator. The Ohanaeze statement, signed by its Secretary General, or you can call it Factional Secretary General Okechukwu Isiguzoro, reads the recent turn of events regarding the potential out-of-court settlement between the federal government and Nnamdi Kanu has kindled optimism among Nigerians and Ndị Igbo in general. The decision of the Fulani High Court, Abuja, to adjourn the proceedings in September 2024, urging the both parties to explore negotiations and settlements under Section 17 of the High Court Act, signals a glimmer of hope for justice and reconciliation. That is why they prolonged the court sitting, so that by the next court sitting on September, everything must have been settled and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be pronounced innocent and freed. However, amid this ray of hope, there looms a shadow of discord and self-serving agendas within the certain quarters of Southeast governors, political elites, and misguided elders. Those individuals appear intent on obstructing the path to Nnamdi Kanu's freedom, deriving personal benefits from his continued incarceration and diverting state resources under the guise of addressing security challenges in the Southeast. They are the people that are, they are the ones championing the insecurity that we have in the Southeast for their own personal gain. Moreover, there exists a group of political elites from National Assembly masquerading as patriots, but who seem eager to exploit the situation for their political gain, forsaking the true objective of securing Nnamdi Kanu's release. Additionally, criminals camouflaged as Biafra agitators led by individuals like Simon Ekpa, according to what the news say here, are perpetrating acts of violence and criminality that further exacerbate the precarious security situation in the Southeast. That is what the news said. I am not the one that wrote it, so be guided when you comment. Ohanaeze Ndigbo Stanley warns all those who seek to towards Nnamdi Kanu's release to consider the gravity of their actions. The people of the Southeast bear the brunt of the escalating insecurity challenges and the economic fallout resulting from civil disobedience, such as the sit-at-home directives. Any effort to derail the path towards peace and justice will not go unchallenged, and there will be severe consequences, according to Okechukwu Isiguzoro, reporting from Ohanaeze Ndigbo. We express grave concern over the actions of a specific Southeast governor who has consistently obstructed Nnamdi Kanu's release for personal political gain. The missed opportunity during the former President Buhari's visit to Ebonyi for the commissioning of the Ebonyi International Airport on the 5th of May 2022 due to the governor's interference, who is not from Ebonyi State, stands as a clear example of political sabotage. Ohanaeze Ndigbo shall not stand silent as these governors continue to undermine the interests of the people for their own selfish agendas. The statement added that punitive measures and disciplinary actions will be enforced against any individual or group impeding the Southeast journey towards peace and justice, and also what they call reconciliation. We urge Nnamdi Kanu's legal team to remain vigilant and guide against political interference from the Southeast governors and politicians that could jeopardize the process of securing his release or freedom. Ohanaeze Ndigbo also called upon esteemed Igbo leaders and statesmen like Chief Emeka Anyaoku, Chief Ebitu Ukiwe, Senator Ike Nwachukwu, and others to lend their credibility and respective voices and support to the effort towards Nnamdi Kanu's release. The statement added that the Fulani government or federal government must receive assurance from these Igbo respected figures to advance the out-of-court settlements. Let us stand together in pursuit of unity, justice, and prosperity for all the Southeastern region or the Eastern region, according to the news. We are resolute in our commitment to peace, justice, and the well-being of all Ndigbo. The time for change is at hand, and together we shall forge a path towards a brighter future. Before I round up, here are the names, the one that have been compiled, because there are many, but just choose to mention all these ones. These are the ones who are fronting themselves. Other ones are working on the ground to stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, but these are the three governors which have been mentioned, whether they are past or present. But the fact still remains that these people have already, have gone to Tuta that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have to remain until 2027 general election. According to them, number one of them, and I still know him, He's not hiding his what do you call it? He don't hide his feelings. He always come out to let you know. Hope Uzodinjo find himself as number 1 among the list. David Umahi is number 2 on the list. The number 3 will shock you. Peter Mba is found himself as number 3. These are the 3 governors, whether ex or present, fighting against the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In the area of National Assembly members, on a so-called deputy speaker who is a kinsman to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Benjamin Nkalo, found his name on that list. It will shock you. Ifeanyi Uba, that is claiming to stand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the Senate, or to speak for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, maybe he's trying to convert his wife. We found his name on the list. Number 3 will shock you. Number 3 will shock you. His name is also the kinsman of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, called Orji Uzor Kalu, who claimed that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is his son, and he made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's father a royal father. A lot of them is on the list, but we are watching them. We are watching closely to what they are doing. And according to the news, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team have to do what? Shine their eyes before these vultures turn things around. But in other words, we cannot blame them, or rather blame the people, because they have no any power to hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are using the state resources that they're supposed to use for our people to go and use it to bribe all these people to prolong Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's stay. I don't know what they are trying to gain coming 2027, because Hope will definitely want to bring a replacement that will cover all the atrocities they have committed in the land of Imo State. In the same way, Dave Umahi used Nwifuru as a bet to cover what he did and the scam he played on the people of Biafrans or the people of Ebonyans over the so-called airport kiosk that had been built with 580 billion naira. That is enough to build a world standard international airport. That is in the southeast. Tomorrow we'll be blaming the Hausas or the Yorubas or the Fulanis that they are our problems, but they are not. We are the problem of ourselves. P2B saved over 75 billion naira at the covers of Anambra State account. Obiano wasted the whole money in drinking and partying. Tomorrow we can still come out and blame the Ndugu on the Yoruba, on the Ofemano, on the Fulani. But we actually are the architects of our own troubles, of our own problems, of our own downfalls, of our own insecurities. The southeastern governors gathered together and give us a bubago that killed almost half of the Biafrans during the 8 years reign of Muhammad Buhari, who is sponsoring them, Muhammad Buhari, through the southeast governors, using Imo State and Ebonyi State as their killing field. To mention but a few, these people have dealt with us. Islamization agenda and Fulanization agenda is still on the line, because the killings all this while have not been checkmated. Look at the killings that happened some couple of days ago in Castena. Mostly the Christians are being brutalized, kidnapped, killed, and also burned their houses and cars on daily basis. What are the government of the day doing? They are doing nothing about it. The international community have seen all this. That is why Barack Obama came out and said it is a very big insult for the so-called president of the zoo to be kept behind other small African countries' leaders. The countries that if you compare their population, they will have to times their population by 20 or by 30 or even by 100 before they can get the population of the so-called Nigeria. But look at them. They are in the front seat. And our so-called president is at the back seat. And no people say anything bad there. Dr. Abati of Arise Television is covering it. It depends on when you come and the line up and that is. I have lost every respect I have for Abati. I have lost every respect I have for him because he have not representing the public anymore. He's speaking from two sides of his mouth. A chameleon for that matter. Anyway, my wonderful people, we don't have to spread this much. We are going to come back again on a live video where we are going to expatiate on all these issues. Like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to this channel because more of these videos is very, very hot coming to your doorstep anytime soon. My name still remains Amanda Nez, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk, where we always speak to you the undiluted truth about everything you need to know. Now here, me go take back break. When I go hear my voice again, like, share once again, and comment. We really need your support in all ramifications. Que me